Alright guys, welcome back to Frugal Homestead, and today we want to talk about calculating the amount of water we need in our tiny house. Now we have IBC totes like you see behind us here. This is a 275, but you're only going to get about 250 in there with the overflow valve. We have 3 of these we're going to hook up, and we have plenty of roof space for rain. But generally in the summer, you can put totes out, you can put barrels out, you can do all kinds of things like the barrels behind me. But when it comes to wintertime, it's not so easy to get water back here. Now you may get melt off from snow and stuff like that, but I'm talking about if you need to go get water, as in like a trailer, because this lane has turned icy for 3 and 4 weeks at a time. So what we want to do is calculate the amount of water that we can hold, which right now is about 750 gallons, and take that against how much water we're going to use in our house. Now we only have 3 main uses of water in our house. One of them that we don't have to worry about for now is a toilet, because we use a bucket toilet. So the composting of it means it doesn't need any water. But let us run you through the 3 and let's figure out some numbers.
So drinking water is always got to be calculated. But we are going to be getting our drinking water from local springs. We're going to go fill up these containers and then we will put it through the filter in this system. So it will not need to be in this calculation.
So the next part of the calculation will be like washing our hands, washing dishes, anything that goes through the sinks. Now, theoretically, you could rinse by just having it running, but we're not going to do that. So the thought is we're going to get a basin or a sink stopper and dip rinse our dishes. If you guys have ever seen the giant sinks in like restaurants, a lot of times they'll have a sanitized dip bin that'll have sanitizer in it and it's your final rinse in order to clean plates, clean dishes. So basically we're calculating at no more than 5 gallons for washing dishes. That's a heavy over calculation. I don't even know that this thing completely full without spilling out could hold 5 gallons. So theoretically that's extra, but you should always figure extra. So I know the fan's on, it's kind of hard to hear, but this is where we theoretically have to figure out how much water we're going to use. Because the shower here is supposed to throw 1.8 gallons per minute according to the manufacturer. That doesn't mean that that's how much actually comes through, because our pump only pumps so fast. It's also based on what setting you use, and then obviously you have to figure out how long you're in the shower. So I time myself taking a very leisurely shower, washing my hair, washing every part of my body. It took about 5 minutes. Now my wife I thought was going to take much longer, but she actually doesn't like to be in the shower more than she has to unless like she's using the hot water because her back hurts or something. So she actually only did like 7.5 minutes on her most leisurely shower. That's to shave, that's to wash your hair, the whole 9 yards. So we can kind of calculate our water usage off that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull the shower head down. We're going to fill a 5-gallon bucket and time it. That way we understand how many gallons per minute or how long it takes to use 5 gallons of water. We can take that, figure it out based upon the time we take showers and how much water usage we'll have. Alright guys, so this is how we're going to do this. My wife's going to fill up a 5-gallon bucket and we're going to time it. We'll be able to figure out how many gallons per minute based upon that, and then we'll be able to figure out what the usage case will be. So, honey, are you ready?
Yep.
Alright, let's get ready. Go ahead. Now she's got it all the way turned on the setting we're going to use. So I'm not going to make you guys sit through listening to this thing fill it up. So I'm going to time lapse, so we're going to speed it up a little bit and see what we end up with. Okay, so the time trial's done, guys, and we essentially got 6 minutes for a 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah. So doing the math, that is approximately 1.2 gallons per minute. And with our time study of our showers and how long we usually use, combined is about 12 minutes a day, which would give us a usage of approximately 14 and a half gallons. But we're going to average that up to 15 gallons a day, just in case it's a little bit longer. Whatever. It's always better to average up.
And then you take that 15 gallons and add the 5 gallons for dishes and washing and stuff that we were averaging. So you're looking at like 20 gallons. Now, 20 gallons, and we're looking at this like, do we have enough storage to go a whole month if it doesn't rain or snow or have some kind of melt off, or we don't have some way water comes in? Because generally within 30 days, unless it's an insane storm, and it has happened, we can get on and off the hill and do everything we got to do because all of it is melted off within 30 days. So what I want to have is 30 days worth of storage. So if you take 20 gallons a day times 30 days, you come up with what, honey?
600 gallons.
Now we have the ability to comfortably hold 750 gallons at the moment. All right, I do have rain barrels that we're looking at that I already own them, so increasing storage would not be that hard if we so chose to. Like I said, I'm not worried about 8 to 9 months out of the year because I can just have stuff outside catching, or there's places like springs. We actually live not more than a few miles from a water treatment plant where you can fill in bulk for literally pennies, like $1 for 500 or 700 gallon. It's crazy. But I don't really want to use that resource unless we have to because of all the other stuff they put in it. Fluoride, calcium, other things. So right now we just want to make sure that we have enough, and from the sounds of our study it looks like we do. Now if we ever expand, say put in a regular toilet or put in a bathtub, we would obviously have to expand our storage more, and we still might in the future just because we can. But I was more thinking about just over those months of the winter. Now if you think about it though, we get snow, we get rain pretty much in the winter. So I'm sure the tanks will be refilling as we go, but it's always good to know you have 30 days worth at worst. And we do. So I feel like our design is calculated up to be okay. I know we have the roof space to do what we need to do here. Absolutely. And I don't want to build anything else right now. So I think we're good to go for the moment. Let us know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you haven't already, and I don't know why you wouldn't have, go down, hit subscribe, join the family, hit the notification bell so you can see all of our upcoming videos. You're going to see some wild ones this winter when we talk about water in the dead of winter, and just look at how fast it refills, how fast it recharges. You're definitely going to want to be subscribed to see whether it's a struggle or whether it's a cakewalk.
Because it could be either one.
Yes, with us it's always one of the two. It's never in between. But with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one.